650.
Okay. 650 milliliters.
650 milliliters of food.
Yeah.
No more than that, or
Yeah.
it will cause like indigestion or whatever.
Does that include the water?
No, that is just food.
And then next.
So 650 ml food. And then 550 ml water.
Okay.
And some of that water we'll use to like get every last scrap of the food out / thin out the food so it's easier to inject.
Okay.
So the first feeding is a package of beef and a package of complete organics.
All right.
That's chicken. The oranges are the food, so you're in the right color. This should all be chicken right here. I think it might be the drawer under that is beef. Boom. Beef.
One or two?
One package.
Okay.
And then one package of complete organics. Which are
Complete organics.
it should be in another pouchy type of thing. That. Alright, let's check over here.
Oh, more.
Complete organics.
Okay.
Alright, so we have one package of each of those.
Okay.
We're also going to do in here iodine salt, cider vinegar.
Okay.
Okay, so I always just like to lay everything out so I know that I'm getting it all before I start doing it. And then we're also going to do one pill each of the lisinopril.
One pill.
Yep, one pill. These are just for one feeding.
Okay, for the first feeding of the day.
Yeah. And then I have my pill crusher right there.
Pill crusher. Okay.
So first we'll just start with water. So we always use this for water. It doesn't ever get anything else in it. So we just keep it by the water.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna throw like 50 ml in to start because that's probably about all I'm gonna need to get all the last of the food out.
Okay.
So I've got 50 ml.
All right. When it comes time to actually putting the stuff in there, you take over the camera and I'll do it.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
So now it's time to just do that.
Okay. I just had the camera aimed not at me, but at the things.
Yep.
Okay. So, open the pouch, right?
Yep.
A non-skilled nurse can do this.
Literally anyone can do it.
A middle schooler could do this. Responsible middle schooler. But it's still scary.
So now before you throw that, you want to get some water in there and try and like get all the last little bits of food. So I would take it all the way off.
Oh, I know what we're gonna be doing.
And then just pour roughly, first you could scrape what you can with the spat and then use some water.
With this one?
Yep, about half of it. It's just about getting all the calories that we can out of this.
And by the way, for hired skilled nursing, this is gonna be like extra credit.
Yeah.
They may not do this step.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that.
All right, now the same thing with our complete organics.
Well, that was less than ideal. Okay, now knowing that we're going to try to get it all. Oh, this is a little bit more liquidy.
Yeah, the beef is the thickest of all of them.
Okay. The rest of it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so now you can do like 2 shakes of salt.
2 shakes of salt.
Yep.
This salt.
The iodine salt,
How do
yeah.
we know it's iodine salt? Just because of that's where we.
Because Mom put it in there, yeah.
Okay. 1, 2.
All right, great.
Maybe 2.5.
We're gonna do a small amount of vinegar, like less than a teaspoon.
You're a chef. You know what that is. I'm gonna do.
It's just a tiny pour. Boom, done, perfect. Vinegar, apple cider vinegar just like helps with some of the gut probiotic bacteria and indigestion.
Okay, so the pill crusher, we unscrew the top or something like
Yeah,
that.
you unscrew the top.
That's what it looks like.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and then we put 1 pill.
1 pill of each.
Do you do it at the same time? Or
Yeah, I
one
do it
time?
at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 1 thing of Centrum as well, which is in that blue container.
Centrum.
Centrum.
So that was not the beginning of the video, so you gotta watch the full video.
I'll just forward you this
Again.
text. Yep.
Well, we're making this video so that other people can do this forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rachel or the skilled nursing. Okay. All right, so get a shot of this so you can see if you do this right. You have
You have all 3
different
pills
looking
in it.
pills. 3
We
different
have
colors.
the List, the Cert, the Centrum.
Okay, and then we're gonna put it back in the cookie jar. Not really cookies. And then we just twist it, I think.
Yeah, just twist it all the way and then go back a few times and just try and get as much in crushed as you can. I always like tap on the top a couple times to get a little more of the powder through.
Okay.
And now that goes in one of these little silicone beakers.
Oh, see, there's still some left, so I need to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Probably will not get it all, but you just try to get as much as you can. Okay, that's better. So now, to
You
get
twist
it
it
out,
all the way tight and then you just pull the top off.
this? No.
Yeah,
this.
the whole top. Yep, there you go.
Okay. Now we have this little
You have
thing.
our powder.
I'm gonna put it in here.
Yep.
Okay. We don't wash that out, right? We just.
Nope. Alright, so now we have our pills crushed. We have some food in here. It looks like we are a little short of 650. 650 is our goal. So our first way of getting up to 650 is to do a scoop of yogurt. So you'll grab yogurt
That's new.
from our fridge.
It used to be baby food.
Just whole plain yogurt.
That yogurt. Okay. There's other yogurt, so plain yogurt.
Yeah, none of the flavored yogurt. This is just a plain yogurt situation.
Plain yogurt.
So I would say like roughly a third of a cup, just a decent little scoop. Probably like 2 of those.
That's. More than
I'd say
30
that's
cup.
2.5 tablespoons. That's great. All right, our
Okay.
yogurt is
well,
now in
I
there.
think I gotta push it down so that
Right, yeah.
measure it.
It's a volume, so it's fairly easy. All right, we are great.
Okay, so now I mix it.
Now we make, well, before we mix, I'm going to get more water. So I'm
Okay.
going to get the rest of our water. So we started with 50 ml to get some of the food. And now we're going to fill this all the way up to the top, 500. Total of 550. We did 50 to start, and now we have our 500. So the beef out of all the foods is the thickest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and use some of my water in here. And that, the looser it is, the easier it is to push through the syringe.
Okay.
And now we mix.
But now we're over 650. Does that matter?
The 650 is the food. This is all going in.
Okay. Eventually. All right. Yogurt seems to be the hardest part to get mixed in. Maybe I should be doing this with a fork. What time do you need to be back at Borage?
I don't need to be back today.
Okay. Is this a natural day off, or you just
I mean, I
something
have
else to-
things that I could be doing for sure, but
somebody else is running it?
it's typically my work from home day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, we're mixed up. I'm also gonna pour some water in our silicone beaker that has the vitamin and the 2 prescriptions.
Okay.
Okay, now we just get 2 syringes and plungers.
Good.
All right, and now we'll transport all of that over there to the table to feed Dad.
All right. We're gonna do 2 trips. Here we go.
I like to grab a just any sort of a kitchen towel to put down. Oh, there's one there already.
Yeah.
Okay. So kitchen towel on the table. Grab our last 2.
What about? Do we need a tube, or is it everything? The tube is already on him, right?
The tube is connected to his stomach.
Okay, so I don't have to take any tubes.
So we have everything that we need.
Great. And he does he know which one to put water in and which one to put food in?
Yes.
Okay, so let's make that on the video. Let's show that. Dad, can you make your tube available for viewing? All right, this is the tube, and there's what, 3?
It looks like there are 3 spots. So all the food and the vast majority of the water is gonna go through the gastric tube, the G tube. We will use the J tube at the very end to do about 90 to 100 milliliters of water. So all the food and the vast majority through the G tube, a little flush of water of 90 to 100 milliliters through the J tube.
And then we don't use the other tube at all?
This one never gets used.
Great.
I've literally never used this. I don't know what it's for.
Okay. All right, keep it rolling. All right. So now we're sitting here, and we're gonna fill one of these things up. I mean,
Yeah.
the goal is to get all of this in them, right?
Yeah. All this and all the water
Correct.
and all the prescriptions.
So we're gonna fill it up, right?
Yeah. I have a note on that. Here, you hold it. Let me show you how I fill it up. So
Okay.
you put it so that like the actual tube part went into the food, and then you have to like sort of clean it off here, but you want to clean it off anyway. But the cleaner way of working is just to insert only the bottom half of this portion in.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna just barely get that in there and then lift up
Yeah.
to the 60
Okay. This one doesn't have any
This one
lines.
doesn't have it, but it has a marking here for 30 and a marking here for 60.
Okay.
And then same thing, I have a little bit of food here, so I don't want to create a mess on Dad's
Yeah.
area or anywhere else, so I just do a quick little rinse off right there.
Okay. And you put them down.
Put them down.
Why does it matter if we're putting all of this in them? Why does it matter that you get to 60?
Because we are only doing 30 ml of food every 60 seconds. 30 ml of anything every 60 seconds.
Oh, okay. So if you push it in too fast, it's just no
then
good.
Dad's gonna have reflux.
Okay. All right. So now so each one of these is 60. So we got 30 seconds.
So as of right now, we have 4 minutes of action here. We have a minute for every 30.
Oh, a minute for every 30. Okay. So we have to kind of keep our eye on a watch and go slow.
Yeah, so I just will set my phone up with a stopwatch or whatever, and then just pay attention to when I'm starting my 30, and then if I finish it 20 seconds before, then I
Yeah.
just wait 20 seconds, so I go into the next 30.
Okay. So we are not going to film this for the next hour. So we're going to do this in a minute, this in a minute, this in a minute, this in a minute, and then we're going to do water in between the two syringes.
Yeah, and then I'll do about 20 to 30 ml of water for every like 2 tubes of
Okay.
food.
And don't forget, this is the one that has the vitamins mixed in it.
Yeah, and you want to try and get this water in this first round of water within the first like 3 or 4 rounds of food,
Okay.
just so that it's in there and it's getting digested earlier on.
And then we're never going to put the syringe in this. We're
Never,
always going to be
ever.
tipping that into this water cup.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, and this whole thing, if done right, will take about
45 minutes.
45 minutes. So if you do this and you did it in half an hour, that was not good.
Dad's probably gonna throw up.
Yeah, so we don't want that. If it takes an hour and a half, you've gone slower than you need to. All right, thank you, Chef.
It's better to go too slow than too fast with this.
All right, thank you, Chef Josh. Here we go.